dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today we are doing a clean and undecorate with me for Christmas. This is probably my most dreadful time of year because you guys know it takes so much effort and work to decorate the whole house and then so much to take it all down. But it is that time. I want to get started on putting up some like Valentine's Day videos. So we need to get out with the old, make room for the new, and I'm even gonna do like a little Valentine's Day house tour. Simple, easy ways for you guys to decorate. I thought that would be fun since I've never decorated my house for Valentine's Day, but with the new house, I thought it would be fun to do a little something for this year. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Hit that little subscribe button so you don't miss out on my future videos, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye. So starting off with the favorite, you guys love seeing the before shots, so I'm going to go and do an overview of the areas that I'm going to be cleaning and putting away decorations for today, and that's going to be my kitchen, living room, and dining room, which is primarily where I decorated for the holiday season. As you can see, the house wasn't totally messy, like all that bad, but it definitely was in need of getting all of the decor put away and getting the house back in order and back to normal.
I put my feet up and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever.
So the first room that I'm going to begin with is actually my living room. As you can see here, these are the bins. I like to do color coordinated for different seasons. So red and green, of course, for the holiday season. I was just removing some of the items that I placed in there, which is like my basic decor for the home. I noticed it's just easier to store the smaller pieces in the bins once they're empty from holiday decor. This way I know exactly where it is when it's time to go ahead and put it back out and put all of the holiday decor back in these bins. So I'm starting off with my mantle, getting rid of all the stockings. I like to keep some wrap as well that I just get like when I go shopping at HOMEGOODS and things like that, so that I can wrap any fragile items such as the snow globe stocking holders. And then I'm going to give the fireplace a good wipe down because you will see that it collected a lot of like flocking, glitter, dirt on the top from being up there for the past couple of weeks for Christmas.
Forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite.
Now moving down to the lower portion, so some decor that I had on the lower portion of the fireplace, as well as items that I had underneath the Christmas tree. I wanted to go ahead and put those away. Items like this that don't really store well in bins, I kind of just keep like a large size, as you can see, like HOMEGOODS or TJ Maxx bags, and I notice it works out perfectly for storing those types of items.
Just to wake you up when I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
Once I've put away mantle and coffee table decor, I then go just place these pillows. Like I said, I only have like 2 pillows for holiday decor that I add to my already existing pillows. And then it is time to strip the tree. This is usually the longest part to decorate and the longest to undecorate. So I like to first remove like ornaments and then place them in this bin that I have stored for my ornaments. I'm waiting for the Container Store like to go on sale for the really heavy duty ones. For now, I just use like these cardboard cutout type of
organizers that are for your ornaments. Honestly, guys, they don't work the best, but they're very affordable. And because I have them in this secured bin and some of the more fragile, non-shatterproof ones, I'll just once again wrap with some of that wrapping that I saved, like I said, when I go shopping at like HomeGoods.
Forever, I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment.
The final portion is to remove the ribbon. I do like to save this because whether I use it to decorate the tree again for following years, or if I use it to kind of wrap presents and add to that, it's just great to repurpose them. But I like to keep it all together in one bin. I mark it as fragile. This way, when Mike's putting it away either in the garage or shed, he knows to be careful with those particular bins. And then we just had kind of a mess on our coffee table from, you know, if you have kids, Christmas time, they kind of like leaving all of their new toys all over the place. So I just had to clean that off. And then my center tray that I had all of like the flocking and whatnot from that decorative tree, I wanted to give that a good wipe down and go back to adding my traditional decor and giving the coffee table a good wipe down.
Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. Forever. Forever.
Once I readjust my pillows, fluff them up, I go put on my basic ones that I have all throughout the year, fold away any blankets that may have been kind of just laying around and place them back in my blanket basket. And then it's going to be time to vacuum everything up, because just as we decorated and it made all like the flocking, the glitter, all of the wonderful things that come with holiday decor, I wanted to give that a good vacuum. And you guys will see that I started off using my Dyson vacuum, but it just wasn't doing the job. This is the cordless one, because as you can see, there's still a lot of flocking left over. I went ahead and took out the bad boy, the big heavy duty shark vacuum, and I'm using that, which does a great job at picking everything up in the whole living room area.
I keep on thinking back on it, when we escaped with our first real paycheck. Wasn't much, but we needed less, yeah, than we do now. We were driving along the coast, I felt the ocean breeze on my face, wanted to go as far.
Now moving on to my dining room. As you saw, the only thing I left in the living room was the tree, because Mike has to put that away. It is a bit heavy, especially with me being pregnant. I didn't want to lift anything too heavy. For my dining room, I already had started clearing off the china a couple of days ago because I was getting started to put everything away. So all I had to really remove from the dining room table at this point was the garland that I placed in there, as well as the lanterns. Put that stuff back in its place and gave it a nice wipe down and got rid of all of that flock.
As we ever could. So many years have passed, but even though we were broke as hell, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. If I throw a coin down a wishing well.
Then I moved on to my credenza area. You guys saw that I decorated with some like wreaths, smaller trees that I added ornaments to. I wanted to remove that. All of the mini ornaments, because I also did a little tree in Mila's room, I decided to place just in a small Ziploc bag like this. They're all shatterproof, so I didn't have to worry about them getting ruined. And I would have them in each particular bin. If you see, I like to label things such as the dining room bin, living room, kitchen, so everything stays nice and organized. And when it comes time to decorate next year, I'll know exactly what I already have and if I need to purchase any new items depending on the whole decor and color scheme I'm going with for that year.
I know you think of it too. They got on down and we ended up sleeping at the worst motel somewhere. We had rashes for days. Do you remember that? In spite of everything that we lack, nothing compares to the freedom.
Once everything is wiped down in the dining room, I then just finally had to remove any command hooks that I had on there for like hanging garland and all of that. It's a really simple, easy way to decorate without ruining any of your furniture and making holes in walls. And then lastly, I'm going to give this room, of course, a good vacuum. And I just use my Dyson because this is a narrow type of dining room, so my large shark doesn't really fit as well.
I would do it again if you say the word. So many years have passed.
Now for the last room, it was already evening time at this point. This took so long to do, putting everything away. So my kitchen I'm finishing off with. I'm going ahead and removing any of the decorations that I had above the range hood, taking away any type of decor that I had on my little coffee bar, because we're just going to place everything back to normal with the old decor that I had, keeping it nice and simple.
Even though we were broke as hell, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. If I throw a coin down a wishing well, I wish I could feel it again. The way that I felt for you then. 'Cause even though I wouldn't change anything.
Now I'm just removing any like clutter or things that had to go in the garbage off the countertops. This way I can give all of those a good wipe down over on the back counters, as well as the counters on my kitchen island, and then putting away like my kind of left out the blender from earlier in the morning that I had to get that put away as well.
Think of it too. All of the things we went through. 'Cause even though
I've really been loving this Method heavy duty degreaser for the stovetop. As you can see, it's stainless steel, and I feel like this just works best and easiest when cleaning it off. I kind of spray it, I'll let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I can give it just a good wipe down, and everything comes off nice and easily without having to use like an actual scrubber brush, which I'm just worried that would go ahead and scratch the stainless steel. So either taking a microfiber cloth, a paper towel, and just wiping that all done, it really does the job.
as hell, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. If I throw a coin down a wishing well, I wish I could feel it again. The way that I felt for you then.
Once I've removed a couple of the items that were out of place on the kitchen island and put the last of the dirty dishes into the sink, I'm going to once again use this and wipe it down. You guys know I'm obsessed with the Method granite cleaner. We have quartz countertops, and this is honestly one of the only things that doesn't leave like a film on the actual countertop and gives it a good cleaning. And then I'm just moving out my stools and vacuuming. You guys can see I left the wreaths on there because I'm thinking of keeping these wreaths all year long and kind of just adding flowers or different types of decor to them to go with the different seasons. So I'm not going to be removing those. Those are going to stay. And then come Valentine's and springtime, I'll just add maybe some like blush colored flowers that I'm going to go on the hunt for at Michael's this week. And then lastly, I'm going to go into washing the dishes that we had piled up in here throughout the day that I need to get cleaned.
Nothing compares to the freedom we had. I would do it again if you say the word. So many years have passed, but even though we were broke as hell, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. If I throw a coin down a wishing well, I wish I could feel it again. The way that I felt for you then. 'Cause even though I wouldn't change anything. 'Cause even though we were broke as hell, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. And I throw coins down a wishing well. I wish I could feel it again, the way that I felt for you then. 'Cause even though I wouldn't change anything, girl. I wouldn't change anything, girl. No, I wouldn't change anything.
And lastly, just taking some dish soap to clean out my farmhouse sink. This is what I do when I clean it out on a daily basis. If it has like any types of marks or slight stains on it, I have a special cleaner that I use that gets rid of all of that, since this is a stain-proof sink as long as you use the proper cleaners. And this now completes my Christmas clean and undecorate with me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. This motivated you to get started and undecorate, get all of that stuff out of the house and things back to normal. Like I mentioned, the tree is the last of the items that has to go that Mike will do for me in the next couple of days. And then we will be prepped and ready to start decorating for Valentine's Day and springtime.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up.
Be sure to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed watching. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future home and lifestyle videos. And I will talk to you guys all in my next one. Bye.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?